Yeah. Running these charts, watching FOMO traders tearing their bags apart. By the top, sell the low, now they crying in the chat. Should've checked the levels, now they funds ain't coming back. Candle wicked up, now they chasing that green. Didn't check resistance, now they stuck in a dream. Market makers laughing while they filling their shorts. Retail wrecked again, should've studied the course. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful trader steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Green candles got them feeling like a crypto king. One red wick and they losing everything. Selling in a panic, market makers love it. Smart money lurking while the weak hands dump it. Charts don't lie, but emotions do. Gotta have a plan or the market wrecks you. Successful traders don't chase, we don't trip. Buying them dips while new traders just slip. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Tops ain't for buying, bottoms ain't for selling. But new traders don't learn the lesson. They see a pump and they jump all in. Next thing you know, the liquidation begins. Successful traders stacking up while they fall. Waiting on the pullback, yeah, that's the call. Smart money wins while the new traders get wrecked. Study the game, show the market respect.
Let's make this money, don't get wrecked. Every trader must show the market respect.
That's right, guys. We got to show the market some respect. So let's do that. Let's show the market some respect. If you haven't already, definitely smash the like. We're going to be watching a Bitcoin do its thing. So just give me a few more moments. I thought I was ready. I was trying to stall, but it's like, I can only say so many words. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go here to this. Okay, so close. All right, here we go. Joe, you're horrible. I know. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. I show you the reality of trading. There's a lot of things that I don't do. And I normally try to just educate on we don't know what's going to happen. Once you understand that, and but my mentor, he says that if it does this and this, it's going to do this. It might have a higher likelihood of doing something, but it doesn't mean that it will. See here, Steve says, hey, everybody. Okay, let's do this, Pete. Let's go. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands we are literally at the mercy of price action. It can do whatever it wants. We have indicators and we have tools that tell us what might potentially happen. We have a higher likelihood of it. It's not sexy though, because, well, everybody wants to know what's going to happen. And if you talk in absolutes, where it will do this or it will do that, I guess you get more viewers. I don't know. Here, Steve says, hey brother, what platforms do you trade on and what programs do you trade with? I trade on MEXC. I also trade on Blowfin. Those are the two main ones. Of course, if you're interested in any of those platforms, definitely check out the links in the description. I do have those on there. For Blowfin, there's no KYC or nothing like that. But they always do, bonuses, and so definitely check them out. And of course, if you use the link, it helps support the channel. If you don't use the link, I will never know. But I provide all the stuff for free, so if you could use the link, I would appreciate it. So here, and what programs do you use to trade? I just use TradingView. Same thing, there's a link in the description for TradingView, and it shows you how to do. Well, I actually have videos. I have a Master Series course on TradingView where I show you the ins and outs of TradingView. But yeah, definitely check it out. So definitely check out all of my playlists. You'll love what you see. And it's for free. We got the CCM raid going on right now. Let's see here. I'm new to this and would like to make money. Yes. So Steve, very important. I'm very happy that you're here. I'm extremely happy. Now, be very careful because this is what you will see. You will see other YouTubers clapping and hollering, all right, guys, who else made money? And we do this every day. And we just made $100 in 13 minutes or whatever it is. You know, let me know in the chat. What they're doing is they're provoking emotion. When they provoke emotion, they are very great salesmen because it stimulates your mind. And you will join their group and you will be very surprised. Well, if you know, you won't be surprised, but you will be very surprised because you're new that all of these great setups, all of these, you know, if it costs a 200 moving day average or whatever it is, like these are just definite ways to win. Do my system, blah, blah, blah. You get in there, you see all the posts and everything that they're doing. And you're like, okay, let me join all these trades because, well, this guy's very popular and he's very, like, he wins. And you lose and you lose and you lose. Well, when you lose and you bring it up to them, they'll do one of two things. One, they'll either blame you for not watching all the videos and not doing exactly what they said, even though they said it could go both ways. Then the next one is they will block you. They will, block you from talking or anything like that. They you can still access to their stuff, or maybe they may just remove you completely. And that's what they do. That way there's no negativity in their ecosystem. They only want positive people, high frequency people. Be very careful with these people because they do not care about you, even though they might cry on screen. And again, emotion. They are trying to trick you because they're very good salesmen. They're trying to trick you into believing them to buy their course, learning how to trade because they're rich. However, they're only rich because people buy their course to learn how to trade. So if you put it all together, it just makes sense. For me, I am very confident in what I do. I don't need to get rich off of people trying to learn. If you want access to me, well then, here you go. This is what you do. There's a yearly service. You get a month for free. You get all these updates. You have access to me almost 24/7. There's a lot of stuff that I do. If you're interested further into that, send me a message, trade_intuition, and I will send you a video that is a welcome video for the people who do join. But I'll send you that video. So it explains what our group does. And if you want to join after that, great. Again, I'm not selling anything. This is what I offer. But be very careful out there because you are literally fresh meat and they are the piranha. Be careful. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm very confident in what I do to where I don't need to sell you a course to learn how to trade. I show you here for free. And because of that, once you make money, you'll be like, hey, this stuff actually works. Let me get in this group so I can leverage my time because I'm in these charts all day. I'm watching the market. I'm seeing this stuff flip. And I notify my group, hey, this is what you look out for. Be careful with X, Y, and Z. All right, moving on. On crypto bubbles, on the hourly time frame, we're in the red. We're in the red. Not good. On the daily, we're in the red. Oh my gosh. So should we start selling? It might be already too late. All these may be ready for bounces. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. And we will actually do a potential chart setup only if it's ready. If it's not ready, I'll show you what to do in order to potentially make money on these coins. None of this stuff that I talk about is financial advice. I'm just a guy on the internet who was raised right, morals, ethics, integrity, and I don't believe that I should take advantage of these traders trying to learn how to get rich from trading by selling them a course on how to get rich. Yeah. I give it to you for free. That's how confident I am in my system. And if you like it, great. You want to have access to me, join my live streams. Have that notification bell on because we do go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, 4 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. And we do bonus streams, sometimes midnight, sometimes 2, sometimes 7 in the evening. Make sure to have that notification bell on. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Steve says, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers. I like the way you approach your followers. I would love the video. Yeah. So here's the thing, guys. This is, I want everybody just to go to my channel. Now, the only thing that I ask from you, somebody who is watching this stuff, you go to videos and no, go to playlists. Go to playlists. Here, this course is literally $1,000 course. I literally show you how to trade. Instead of watching all of my videos and getting the little bits and pieces, I actually created a series for you. The only thing I ask in return, instead of the $1,000, because I don't want to get rich off of you, I want to get rich with you, smash the like and leave a few comments about what you're learning or what you're seeing or what I mentioned in the videos. There have been 3 times where I have either didn't post or I've retracted the videos because the amount of information that I'm giving, in my opinion, is worth $1,000. However, the feedback, whether it's smashing the likes or the comments, they're not there. But if I sell this on my Patreon for $1,000, I'm sure I get several people who are buying it. Several. Because they value what they have to pay for. I do not want to get rich off of you. So I put this here. So I shared this out. You know, if you have people in a community of other traders, say, hey man, you might want to check out this series. That's all I ask in return. Then of course we have the master trading series as far as Trading View. This is a 4-part series where you can master Trading View. All this is for free. I believe in the stuff that I do. I believe in the ability that I have to teach you all this stuff. If you want, you can, well, I would prefer this, but if you don't have this, then that's fine. Join YouTube memberships, and on YouTube memberships, they do get access. This is the lowest tier. They do get access to Bitcoin updates, everything else. The higher tiers, they get more information. Just the higher tier you go, the better it is for you, in my opinion. But all these videos right here, they show you how to trade. I'm that confident in my ability to teach you that you don't need to pay me so you can learn. Learn here for free. All right. Let's see here. Kelly says, I tried to trade with you this weekend, but closed out on your suggestions and just watched. Too choppy for me. Yes. So here's the thing too. Like, I'm gonna show you right here. This is where the price section was at. And I'm always in the chart. I'm always looking at the group and our trade. And we entered shorts based off of this. Shorts were doing good. Shorts getting in the negative. Shorts continues to do good. Start coming up here. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I draw this out. I update my group. And I'm letting them know. And because I'm in the charts all the time, literally, I can kind of see things that others might not. And I see this like, you know what, we're right here at the time. So we're right here. And I draw this out. It's like, you know what, if we cross this, watch for the shorts. Let's go ahead and update our shorts, move our stop loss and everything else. Then I notice this, it does not pull back. It does not retrace. Instead, it goes sideways. I don't like it. I update the group with, you know, moving up the stop losses. So instead of like negative 12%, we're at negative 4, maybe negative 6. But we're saving money if the stops get hit. Sure enough, comes up here. I don't like it. The alert went off. We've already updated all of our charts a few hours ago. And then it looks like it's going to roll over, but then it goes up even more. Some of our stops are getting hit, which is okay. Some are in profit, but most at a loss. And this one thing also that I tell you, I show you the reality of trading. I have nothing to sell you. So I will be very honest what happens in our group. I'll be very honest with what happens in my personal trade. We got stopped out at a loss. However, the losses were much less than what they could have been due to me being in the chart and in the market. Then I see it coming up here. Our alert goes off. Shorts get wrecked if above this level. Sure enough, some of them are still getting hit, and then boom, it goes. Shorts got wrecked. Now, when I say that, I just mean that we are stop Scotty. But this is what I'm, holy smokes. We have Alexandra G in the house with the super chat. Thank you, Alexandra G. I wonder why I didn't hear anything. My speaker's not on? My speakers are on. I don't know. Let's try it again. Somebody else do a super chat so I can see if the speakers are on. No, this way. Thank you, Alexandra G. You're the best. Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. But this is what I do, and sure enough, we got stopped out. And then we're thinking, well, we'll probably retrace here. This is what my thought process is. We'll probably retrace here, and then now we can probably go for a long, and maybe now it's time to break out. Look at what happened. Boom, manipulation. And then everybody, you know, and it's so funny too. Here's what I do, guys. I just talk through this stuff. Again, but if I had something to sell you, I would tell you the truth, but it would be a variation of the truth. Here, it's so funny, man. I find this so funny. Everybody knew this move was coming. I'm just minding fiat. Hey, it's all good. I appreciate you for being here, and thank you for the first super chat of the show. You're the best. You're the best. And I just find it so funny that I watched a lot of people yesterday. I wanted to see what they were going to say. And everybody, you know, had a fib level or had some kind of indicator. And everybody knew this was happening. However, nobody was talking about it. But because it happened, well, they show you all the reasons why it happened. Okay. I want to know the reasons why it's happening or what might happen versus being a retro mentor, being a replay millionaire, and showing me what happened and explaining to me, oh, well, there was divergence here. Or if you look at the 13-minute time frame, you can see the divergence. And then the 7-minute time frame, that like all these random time frames so that you could prove what already happened. What I want is I want a system that might help me with what could potentially happen. That's what I want. That's what I show you. I am not a retro mentor. Here, I thought the price was going to come down. Did it come down? Nope. Why? Price can do whatever it wants. When price goes up, people start FOMOing, and this is like if you literally just think about it, we have levels where it might do something. We have averages, whether it's the moving average, whether it's the VWAP. We have averages where that's where it might find support, resistance, or kind of just stay, you know, staying on, because it's the average. There are no magnets in crypto. I hate that I have to say this over and over again, but I look at all these other YouTubers. Well, this line right here acts like a magnet. No, it doesn't. It's an average. You have to change the vocabulary you use, because if you say that it acts as a magnet, what I'm thinking is price will come down here. But Joe, you just proved my point. Price did come down here and it acts like a magnet. No, this could go down or go up. It doesn't matter. Here's my exhibit. How come it didn't bounce here? How come it didn't get rejected here? How come it didn't bounce? How come it didn't bounce here? So again, these things are not magnets. These are the averages, or the most volume, or the most buys and sells, the candle closes. It's an average. The definition of an average, pretty much, if I were to flip a quarter and it lands on heads, most of the times, on average, I have a pretty good chance that when I flip the quarter, it's going to be on head. Same thing here. The average, let's say we had a 200 SMA right here. Doesn't mean that it will go up here. Eventually, it's going to cross it, because it only makes sense. Price will eventually, if the price goes up, cross this. Like, there's so many things that if you just break it down to the bare minimum, all this stuff makes sense. And that's what I do. All my mentors, they have told me all these different things. And the only thing, in my opinion, that I learned from them is what not to do, because their teachings are great for only a segment of the market. When everything goes up, it's extremely difficult for you to lose money in a very bullish market. I show you how to trade in the moment. So if we're in a beginning of the bullish market, middle of the bullish market, end of the bullish market, beginning of the bearish market, middle or end of the bearish market, you're going to know how to trade regardless of what segment we are. However, because of my training, because of the mentorship that I'm providing for free, you will understand each segment of the market. So you can adjust your thought process to what is happening versus what happened. And all these mentors out here who are trying to sell you, whether they're trying to sell you that they know that it's gonna happen, or they're trying to sell you a membership. I just show you what's on the screen, and I talk about what's happening versus what happened, and how I'm right because, well, it came up to my fib level, or it did this divergence or whatever. People don't like me because I ask questions. The reason I ask the questions, now granted, I know these answers. The reason I ask these questions is so that I could do a follow-up question. But they don't like me because I punch holes in their theories. Do I have holes in mine? I don't know. Ask me questions. All right, moving on. Let me catch up with the chat. I am so far behind on the chat. I appreciate you, Dylan, for being here. Oh, I do have a question. I have a question that somebody posted. We're going to get to that in just a moment, but I will be doing that. See here, Crypto Coin Mindset. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for doing the CCM raid. I was just on Crypto Coin Mindset. I'm on there every Monday and Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about crypto. We talk about, I love this chat. I love his channel. I love just talking to him. Sometimes we get off track just because it's a cool place to be. And we'll talk about a whole bunch of stuff. So definitely check him out. And then he has a lot of other great guests. He has BC Poor Corp on there. This dude, I mean, I hate talking about him. I really hate talking about him. How smart he is. This dude is really smart. If you don't know BC Poor Corp, you should. And here's the thing. When you find a great channel, not saying that mine's great, but if you find a great channel and they recommend people, it's in your best interest to potentially follow them as well, so you can have a great network of people to watch, so that you can get protected. It's like building armor, you know, because you're going to battle. You are literally going to battle in this space. By having a strong network that you're watching and you're learning from, you're actually having really nice, strong, like really thick metal and armor. Instead of watching all these fake gurus out there that, you know, yeah, let's go. Who else did this? And they're trading on emotions and they're crying on screen and they're, you know, creating all these emotions. What they're doing is they're giving you armor, but that armor literally is super paper thin. It's almost like that paper, that tissue paper at the doctor's office. When you sit on it and kind of move around and it tears, that's the armor they're providing for you. So surround yourself with a strong network to where you are building armor of impenetrable steel. And that's what we do here every single day, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday, different times. Make sure the notification bell is on. We do this, you know, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, plus bonus streams, midnight, 2 in the morning, 9 in the evening. It just varies. So tune in every day. All right. Let's see here. Glittery Marshmallow in the house. See, Steve says, great. You're the man. You're the man. You're the man. So the only thing I ask in return for all this content, free stuff that I'm giving you, help me out, guys. Help me out. My mission, my goal is to help the people and prevent them from not being bamboozled. I don't need to sell a course to get rich. Like, just please help me. Watch all of my videos. Smash the like. Now, do not watch a video, smash the like, leave a comment, and leave. That would destroy my channel. Destroy it. Watch the entirety of the video. That helps. because YouTube will see that you were in there for 30 seconds and you left, and it's an 8-minute video. They're like, oh, well, his stuff's not good. That destroys the channel. Please don't do that. Please watch the entirety of the video. All right, Glittery Marshmallow says, wow, that's awesome. You have so much information, my guy. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, so what I do is I share all of it with you guys. All I'm asking is help me share, help me spread the word. Here we go on the list. And once again, thank you, Alexander G. Starting off the stream with a super chat. Appreciate you. Going on the list. Here. Glittery Marshmallow says, you can see my future. Hopefully. Here. Hey, we got Crypto Caveman in the house. What's up, man? What's going on? Thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the best. Here, we're going to go over a bunch of stuff today. Answer some questions too. Here, wow, Joe's reach stretches time zone. Oh yeah, yeah. And then what I'll do sometimes, like if somebody really needs help, like they really need help, and you know they're like, man, I can only do it during this time or whatever. I will literally do a screen, or I will literally do a live stream 3-4 in the morning, my time. So I could just reach that one other person who needs, and I don't charge anything. Like my heart truly is in it to help to change your life. And then ask questions also, you know, put questions in the chat like we did here, put questions in the video, and we're going to go over this. We're going to answer this question so they could get it. Man, I talk too much. Here, going on the list, Mario in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Thank you for smashing the like. Thank you so much, guys. We got magnets. All right, so Jesse says, I think we will make an SFP tomorrow. And an SFP is a fancy word for a wick. So I don't use fancy words. I use regular terminology. I'm a registered nurse. Hey, we got Army Piper in the house. What's up, Army Piper? So I'm a registered nurse. And all my nursing people, of course, they were talking to their patients using all these big words and all nursing terminology. And I would literally pull them over to the side. And I said, why are you talking to them like that? They're like, well, Joe, I'm just telling them. I said, no, talk to them in English. You know, talk to me in nursing language. That's what I would call it, nursing language. Talk to me in nursing language. But talk to them like a regular person. And so sure enough, I would have my nurses talk to the patients regularly, you know. And same thing here, like when I'm teaching this stuff, you may already know it, but maybe you're brand new and you don't know the terminology. And here's the thing, I've been teaching for a very long time, and every place I go, every different, you know, first it was pest control, then it was nursing, now it's trading. I love teaching, and teaching is the best way to learn, hands down, because you have to know it in order to teach it. Unless you're one of these fraudsters that don't know it and say that you've been trading for, you know, 15 years and you just found out that there's patterns inside patterns like 8 months ago. It's like, what? You didn't know that? How could you not know that? Like, you learned that like the first year of trading. Like, really? Anyway. But yeah, so I just break everything down in the most simplistic form. That's what it is. Let's see here. Cuba says, stoked to be here. First time. You came recommended from another channel. Oh, cool. Very happy. What was the other channel so we can give them a shout out? All right. So yeah, so one thing that I do is I show you the reality of trading. You know, do we lose? Yes. And normally at the very beginning of the stream, I start off with that. Hey guys, we lost. We were in trades, we lost. And matter of fact, this was this right here. We were in shorts. And I'm telling you, like, now granted our stops were much less than they would have been, and I'm really happy that I moved up and notified the group, because our losses were much less than what they could have been. And this is what I do. I show you all this stuff in real time in the group, but I also teach this here on YouTube for free. I'm that confident in what I do to where I will show you all this as it's happening in the group. Could we have shorted here? Sure. Too high risk. At any moment, the market makers could flip this and then we get wrecked again. So what we got to do is we got to wait. I let my my group know that I'm poking Bitcoin with a stick and I'm going long here. That's what I'm doing. And right now I'm still in the long. You know, I thought it was going to roll over here, and I expected to roll over, hopefully bounce in this area before coming out. All right, let's get started, guys. Porky. Porky's a really good dude. I absolutely love Porky. I just started watching him a few months ago. So let's see here. So if you're not familiar, definitely check out my buddy Porky. This guy's really good, and I love the honesty that he does. And he wins and he loses, and he shows you on air, and he doesn't make excuses. That's one of the biggest things that I love, is when you can watch somebody and they lose and they don't start looking for excuses, going to different time frames and, oh, well, we had bearish divergence here, or, you know, whatever it is. And he'll even say, last night he entered the trade, he lost, and he let us know, hey, I'm entering the trade. Normally we have to wait for confirmation, but I'm going to front run it, higher risk. And he's walking you through the thought process. And sure enough, he lost the trade, but he didn't make excuses. He let you know at the very beginning, I was trying to front run it. It didn't work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's what you want in a mentor. That is exactly what you want in a mentor, not somebody who looks for reasons or double talks all the time. So regardless, they're going to be right. This is what you want. And this is what I do as well. And whenever I find people that are really good, I make sure to shout them out anytime I can. So if you're not already, follow Porky, let him know I sent you, and definitely have the notification bell on as well. He goes live roughly around 10:30, 11 Eastern Standard Time. He's usually on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So definitely check him out. And then sometimes I'll go live after him, you know, right around 12, 12:30, 1. Sometimes, not all the time. Those are my bonus streams. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Glittery says, that's cool. Scuba Joe is very delicious. We got Army Piper in the house saying, Steve saying, what's up, Army Piper? All right, very good. So let's get started. So I do think that we're going to roll over. And I do think that we're going to roll over to, let's take this off. Going to roll over to, I would say about here, which would be nice because we're in this little pocket, this little zone right here, and then potentially continue coming up, or we could come down. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh man, another one of these guys. It could go up, it could go down. I'm always right, blah, blah, blah. No, I would love to see this, because in my opinion, we need to pull back for this move to be strong and healthy. Does it mean that it will pull back? Nope. Price can do whatever it wants. And that's what I show you here on this channel. Price can literally do whatever it wants. We are at the mercy of price action. I do have a song about that. We're at the mercy of price action. And here I'm thinking it has a really high chance of rolling over to here before going up. This would be healthy and strong. Did it do it? Nope. Went up. Here, it would be really nice to come down to this level, to come down to here. So this move could be healthy and strong. Did it do it? Nope. Went up, came down. I'm thinking now for sure it's going to attack this, because this is liquidity. And it's so funny. All these other mentors, they talk about liquidity, all this liquidity. But when it goes to the upside, well, there's liquidity up here and liquidity up here, over here to the left. There's liquidity. So it's coming up. Okay. But if it would have come down, they say, look, guys, it took this liquidity and this liquidity. Join my group. I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius, blah, blah, blah. Price can do whatever it wants. Then it comes up, breaks this level, comes up some more. And now it's kind of bobbing around just like it did over here and just like how it did over here. And I'm really looking for a rollover. When do I think the roller is going to happen? I don't know, until it starts breaking my levels. And this is why I teach level by level. Doesn't matter about divergence, doesn't matter about your indicators. Now, do I like indicators? Sure. You know, some of my favorites are from the Chart Prime. The link's in the description. Joe, you're just saying that because you're a sellout. No, they are beasts when it comes to indicators. They truly are. I've used a lot of indicators. They're an absolute beast. And then once you do that and you get the paid subscription for that, they have classes, they have courses. The biggest thing is the classes, because you can actually talk to real people. And these are really good people too. Really good. Let's see here. Of course, if you're not unfamiliar, there's Alex O Crypto and OC Guy. Really great. Really. And tools, you can use tools, you can use indicators, and they will help you with the probability of something might happening. But until, and if we just, so what I do is I'll break it down. If we just break it down, this right here is a level. We cannot come down to here. This 4-hour fair value gap, we cannot come down here unless we break this level. It's impossible. This is not Frogger. You can't leapfrog or leap jump to here without crossing this. It is literally impossible. So in order for it to come down here, what does it have to do? It has to break this level and then break this level. This is why I trade level by level. I literally make it that, I don't want to say simple. I do want to say it, but I don't like saying that. I make it less complicated. We have a very high probability that we might come down to here before potentially coming down further if we break these other levels before going up. However, it doesn't have to come down. It can continue going up. We saw that here. Once you can wrap your head around your mentor that you've been watching and learning from may not be as right as you thought. Now, one thing I will say, I absolutely love Armin Piper. Not because he might still be here. I doubt it. You know, sometimes they'll jump in, then they'll jump out. But I absolutely love Armin Piper. Dude is extremely smart. I try my absolute best to catch him whenever I can. Sometimes I stay up super late with my group and just charts, and I sleep through his show. But I have alerts literally set for his show. He goes live Monday through Friday. Jesse, if you can do me a favor, if you can put Piper Academy's link in the chat. I absolutely love Piper Academy. They go live at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Dude is really smart. And OC Guy's on there too. But what he does is he shows you the macro, and I think maybe at this point, like me and him were buddies, but I think at this point I'm literally watching to see if he's wrong or when he's wrong, because everything I've seen so far, he's nailed it. So I strongly recommend you watch it. Strongly recommend. Let's see here. Scuba says, I tried to build an indicator the other day. 2 hours later, all I had to show for it was a headache. Yeah, I've actually tried to build indicators with ChatGPT for the past like year and a half, maybe 2 years, and I would literally spend 4 hours. No, this is it. I told you about this, and no, this doesn't work. And I actually paid for the service to the higher level, and it still wasn't working or wasn't doing what I was asking for. And then I would stop, and then like maybe 2-3 months later, I would try it again. I've done it like 5 or 6 times, wasting 4 hours each time. And then finally, one of my buddies, he does programming, but a different language. And he ended up helping me out create an indicator. Now, it did take him some time because he had to learn the different language. But yeah, and I told him, I said, man, do what you can when you can. All right, I really need to get on with this stuff, man. Anybody have any coins they want me to do? I don't think I've seen any coins. Okay, so let us answer this question. So what does this question say? Let's go ahead and copy this. It says, we're just gonna call you Gorilla. Gorilla 4935. I want to thank you very much for this question. Gorilla 4935 says, hey, candle closed and nobody knows where the price is going. I'm thinking, oh, you know, this person is going to probably talk trash as far as my thought process. Has really helped my strategy. Okay, good. Good for you. I'm really happy. Really happy. Can you go over once price hits your target? When should I sell? So this right here, it's kind of like an oxymoron. This doesn't really make sense. When it hits your target, when should you sell? You should sell at your target. So that right there, or hold to see if price goes to the next level. So right here, when you're setting up your target, you could have multiple targets. And it's best to set multiple targets when you're placing your order so that you don't have emotions tied to your selling. When you're actually setting up your trade, you're thinking logically. If it breaks this level, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Here's my stop loss. Here's my target. Here's my other target. Here's my other target. And you set it and you forget it. As it's going up, if you want to, you can move your stop loss into break even, or maybe even into slight profit. As it hits your first target, price comes down, starts going up again, comes down, reaches your second target. Maybe you might want to move up your stop loss. But all this should be part of your plan and not a reaction to your emotion. Oh man, it's going up, it's going up. I would have had my target there, but I'm gonna wait. Oh, it's so exciting, man. I'm killing it. This is my first one that I'm actually making money. But you're doing emotions and you're not selling because it's making you so much money. And then it starts rolling over and it goes up. Oh, it's okay. It's gonna bounce here. And then it goes down and then it goes up. Ooh, man, it's about to bounce. It's gonna bounce. And then it goes down. And then now you only up 10% versus your 85% that you were up because greed came into account. What you want to do, set your targets, move up your stop loss when needed, and then let your targets hit or your stop loss hit. So that's how you do that. Now this shows me that you're very brand new to trading, and I would not recommend trading. Don't trade. You're gonna pay somebody. You're gonna pay either the market to learn, or you're gonna pay a mentor to learn. Guess what? I'm a mentor. If you want to have access to me, join my group. Do you need to join my group to learn? No. You'll learn faster, but join my live streams. And I actually commented on here, join my live stream. I will show you how to trade. And let's see here. Should I stay in if it breaks through? So all this is not having a plan. This shows me you're extremely new. Don't trade. Watch my video. You will make money. I'm telling you right now, you will make money. Not financial advice, but you will. Take time. You're going to make money. Instead of wasting your money right now, not knowing how to trade, trying to get in, trying to get out, listen to all these fake gurus. Watch me. Watch how I trade. Take notes. And then either invest in yourself by joining my group, or invest in yourself with time and watch my videos and repay it with the likes and the comments. And there you go. But this screams to me that you're brand new, which is good, man. I'm so happy you found my channel. And this is what I'm asking, guys. This is like literally what I'm asking for. Like you sharing out my content, you liking it, you commenting it. This is going to help more gorillas. It's going to literally help more gorillas. So thank you, guys. And don't forget, like, tune in every day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. Plus, we do bonus streams, 12, midnight, 2 in the morning, whenever. All right, moving on. Any questions, guys? Questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let me know. So here, Scuba says, how does virtuals look? I do like virtuals. And we were actually in virtuals. We did miss the huge move up, which is sickening because I was watching it, but there's so many coins. And then, you're in coins and then that one's moving. And do you want to add to your existing trades? Sometimes you have too many. For me personally, I like 3 to 5. However, I have recently gone up to 10. I don't like it. Let's see here. Thank you, Jesse. Yes, and use the link in the description. It really does help support the channel. Okay, very good. And of course, here's Army Piper. So we're gonna look at virtuals. Now, the biggest thing that I have is ask questions. I want to show you how. So this one, let's go to this. Oh, so we were looking at this, and we actually did a screen share, a live training session screen share for the VIP group. And one of the members mentioned GOAT. I said, man, I really like GOAT. It looks good for a long. I really like it, but we're not entering here. We're going to have our alert here just in case it comes down. Nobody knows. But if it does, I think it might do this. Come down here, bounce, come up. And, you know, this is if we entered right now, this is what could potentially happen. And it may come down. But what I want to do is I want to wait till it breaks the level. Here's what I want to do. Sure enough, it came down. Came down hard, too. So this one, we might actually enter this one. We'll put our alert right here now. Let's see. Scuba says, I'm playing the flag that's trying to break out right now, but I would be interested in hearing your, okay, flag on what time frame? Can you seen VVV token? Yes, I have. I don't think I've traded. Oh yeah, we have traded it before. This made us nice money. Here, didn't see that it was his personal YouTube. Like, okay. Here, he meant because of the interview. Yeah, so for, of course, the indicator on Chart Prime, please use my referral code, which is in the link, because that helps support the channel. It really does. All right, so let us look at virtuals. And we're looking at this, and it's a 5-minute time frame. Ooh, nice, sexy. Ooh, doggy, that looks really sexy. I was afraid your bull flag was going to look something like this. I was like, that's not really a bull flag, but whatever. But this is, I can concur. You know, that would be, I consider this a bull flag. You know, if you extend it out a little bit further, it'd be a bull pennant, but I would say it's a bull flag. Normally the bull flags, they have parallel lines, or ideally parallel lines, but yes, I concur. We had a really nice break of this level. I like it. What would our stop loss be? That's the most important part. Stop loss would be about 4%. Just on the safe side, in case it does come back down to the golden pocket, we can go right here. I do like it. So we can do 5% stop loss. So the leverage we can do is roughly 5x, probably. Risking only 1% of our trade. I like it. I like this a lot. Now, granted, would I enter right now because of the flag? No. What I would do, for me personally, I would, let's snap in place. The 5-minute candle has to close above 1.9215. If the candle does not close above this, I'm not entering. I gotta wait. Because what could happen, nobody knows. Comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down, does this number, and bloop, breaks this level. Ah, man. Crap. This one we have our setting. No. Does this number, we have our happy face. And it looks like we're gonna do it. So let's do it, guys. Let's join this one together. So this is gonna be our stop loss. And let's go ahead and copy this. Again, you are 30 seconds behind me, but just know that when this candle closes above it, I will be entering this trade. So this right here, my stop loss will be 1.8330. I'm waiting 18 seconds, and I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to enter this trade. I got to wait. You know what? I'm going to wait 1 minute into the next candle, but I'm going to go ahead and start my process so I can be ready. I'm going to wait 1 minute into this candle to see if in fact it's going to come up here or if it's going to come back down. So right now I am going to do, for me personally, I'm going to do a 10x leverage. I'm going to go to market and I'm going to do a lower entry. Let me show you what I have here. I'm going to do a lower entry. Here's my golden pocket I was talking about. I know this is very messy. I'm going to clean it up in just a moment. Crap, I got to enter this. So let me do my stop loss 1.8330 and gonna open up this. Okay, going long. So I just opened a long 10x leverage. Again, you are delayed. One thing that I do on my VIP channel is I actually go live on Telegram, so it's instant. You can see it. So this is what I'm thinking might happen. Let me clear all this out. So I just entered. Let me go to this and this. Let's do this. Let's sure this is the only stuff I want. So I do have. So I'll leave that one. These two I want. So I did enter the trade. Let me hide all this other stuff.
Put the truth on the track. Yeah, don't let them trick you. Don't get scammed.
Okay, very good. So I do like this. The reason I entered was because it's breaking this level. And I'm doing 10x leverage with my stop loss down here. It's kind of a lower stop loss, but I'm hoping that it comes down here to get my lower entry. If it does, what I'm looking for is something like this. Now, this is something we actually did a live screen share yesterday doing some leverage trading, and I also did it for the YouTube members as well, explaining to them that we might, of course there is a delay, and just to let them know that I will be calling out the stuff I'm going to be doing prior to me doing it, just because I know there's that delay. So if it does this is what I'm looking for. Potentially a wick coming down here, or maybe even the candle body, and hopefully we get it. But this right here, I like it. Oh yeah, let me just show you that I'm in this trade. I really like the updated version that they did, where it has the little guy. I don't know if they've had that before. But anyway, right now he's just chilling. He's just chilling. Oh, we got Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going with alert. Bitcoin's going with alert. Boom, there's my alert. Oh, and I'm in Bitcoin too. So nice. I was playing with Bitcoin right here, and I guess I had my stop loss super tight. I don't know why I would do that. I was going to bed, or I was trying to do other stuff, you know, charts and stuff. But man, this would have been a really nice game. I don't know why I had my stop loss so tight. Anyway, that I was seeing this and woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But right here, we're in this trade, and let's go. Let's make money together, guys. This is what I do. I show you how to make money. Now, granted, notice I'm not screaming, I'm not hooping and hollering. This is not my first beer. We make money and we lose money. We win trades, we lose trades. That's just the game. Don't put emotions with this. You know, it's just like, you know, the first time you kiss a girl, or for the females, the first time you kiss a guy. You know, it's way different than once you kind of been kissing people, you know, guys, girls, whatever. It is way different from the very first time. The very first time you're like, oh my gosh. Now it's like, you know, same thing with the trading. Like, it's not my first beer. This is what we do. I do plan for it to come down, and if it does, I don't freak out. If I see that I'm losing money, I don't freak out, because I really want this lower entry. This would show me that it has a lot of strength, because it came down and then it went back up. That's it. All right, moving on. Let's go back to the chat. 5-minute flag, very nice. Yeah, so for me personally, I don't do patterns. I go by levels. Here, Ethereum broke above 2.5K. Yeah, so of course, people look at Ethereum, people look at SUI, people look at Doge to kind of judge the market as far as altcoins. So with that being said, hopefully we can get some good movement on altcoins. Oh, we got GOAT. We got ourselves GOAT. GOAT alert just went off. Let's check it out. So let's put this. Oh. Let's go to GOAT. Okay, so it's breaking up too. This one could be, so this one right here, I would enter this trade too. So let's enter this trade. And it might move too fast. My stop loss, I'm gonna put it really tight. So this is gonna be my stop loss. Copy. It might move too much. Moving. And this one, same thing. Probably 10x leverage. Go. Futures. Market. Pasting. And let's go ahead and go long. Okay, I do expect this also to pull back. And if it pulls back, I would like to see it come down to here to come up. This will be right around, let me just show you, right around the 50% mark from here. If it pulls back to here, I know this is really messy. I hate messy charts. 0.5. Bingo bango, guys. Put some bingo bangles in the chat. If you are not a YouTube member, I strongly recommend you become a YouTube member because you get these very cool emojis. Not only that, but you also have private videos that I do only for my VIP group that I sometimes trickle down to YouTube. The main goal is to make you money. So here's my business model. Listen up. Here's my business model. My business model is to make you money. So I have a very high interest of making you money. Then you realize that I'm making you money. Then you join the VIP group because now I could potentially make you more money because now you have access to me. This is how confident I am in my system to where I give you all my tips and tricks. I give you all my secrets. I will never say, well, you need to join my group in order to have that. No. Right now we're doing live trading. We're doing live trading. I'm giving you the thought process of the trades. I'm showing you where I think it might retrace to. We're giving stop losses and everything else. And just know that there is a delay, about a 30-second delay to up to a minute, depending on your internet connection and everything else. But if you are in the group, you get this instant. Just to let you know. Right now we're in two trades. This one is the GOAT. So let me go ahead and put GOAT on here as well. And of course, we'll put him with the very cool sunglasses. And once again, you know, I didn't do a flag. I mean, this could have been a flag too, but it's kind of an extended flag, which, you know, how long are you gonna make these go out until it's no longer a flag? But what it did was it broke this level, which is really close to this level. So really it broke this level. This is the level that it broke. It broke that level, having a nice run up. Market's kind of going good. Looking for this only to be a scalp. If it turns into something like maybe a swing trade, you know, 3-5 days, hey, even better. But right now we're just looking for a scalp. We had a lower low, but then we broke this neckline. Let's go. Let's freaking. The way I trade, it's not as complicated. Oh yeah. Joe, where are your indicators? I don't know. I trade on the price action. I trade on the momentum of the move. Excuse me. One second. Is anybody here? I don't see any bingo bangos. Type in bingo bango if you don't have it. Type bingo bango if you don't have it. Here, got to head out, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Appreciate you greatly. Have a great day. So would you add to your position at the golden pocket? Yes. Yeah, so that lower entry, that's me adding to my position. So I would enter the trade now and then add to my position once it comes down. That's what I would do. Yeah, so definitely, guys, bingo bangos in the chat. Here, it went up really great. Now it's starting to come down. Expected. I'm not hooping and hollering. Oh, who else got in the trade? Who else is doing this? Who else is... That's for amateurs. Now, granted, those amateurs, they get a lot of viewers because they're a cheerleader. The market loves it. And you know what it's doing is it's creating engagement. And everybody's, hey, I got in, I'm making money, I'm doing this because, like, when it moves, it's gonna move. So this is why it's really important to engage with the chat, to smash the like, to share this out. Once again, I do this for free. You don't need to join my group to learn how to do this. Join me every day. And when we can get into trades live on air, we're going to do it. If the market to where we looked at a coin, it's like, it's not ready yet. What we'll do is we'll set up alerts. I'll walk you through it on what to look for. Once that very specific instructions or stuff happens, then you can enter the trade based off of the instructions. And of course, none of this is financial advice, but I'm literally showing you how you can make money without saying you need to join my group. There you go. I want to get rich with you, not because of let's see here. I've been going to Bangle. The Scuba says, "Tight." That's how I trade also. There you go, man. Yeah, once you kind of just break it down to this, man, there was so many times in a bullish market, my bull flags, oh my gosh, I'd be buying at the bottom of the bull flag and I would be killing it. In the non-bullish market, I'd be buying at the bull flag, the bottom of the bull flag, and it rolls over and I get wrecked. Or it would break out of my top trend line and it would roll over and I get wrecked. Or it would go up a little bit and then it would roll over and I get wrecked. However, now, bull market, bear market, in the supermarket, I don't care. Did you just say supermarket? Yes, I did. I don't care. What I will do is I will actually go and put these levels here, set my alert above the levels, and then once the alert goes off, I check the chart and I say, okay, it's ready. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. Moving on. Let me see how many people are in here. Let me see. Not too bad. Jesse, thank you, man. Appreciate you greatly. Appreciate you. So since I don't have any questions, I don't have any chart, we will conclude the show. I try to do this for 1 hour. And then, of course, if you want access to me, well, then you join my group. If you don't have this money, not a problem. Join me on the live stream. So definitely do that. And I do thank you guys very much. We'll do this again. And I might do a live stream tonight, maybe midnight, maybe 1 in the morning. We'll see. All right. That's all I got. Man, moon mission. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. What we're going to do is we're going to end the stream with a video. This video is called the Scammy Cup and Handy. Ooh, Scammy Cup and Handy. Watch this guy and how he forces patterns. Let's go. My name is Joe, also known as Trading Tuition. I'm trying to protect you from all of these scammy cup and handy personas because they are literally grifters. That is a person who basically lies to you, very charismatic, and is getting rich off of you instead of with you. Unlike myself, I'm just trying to warn you. Thank you guys very much. This is the Scammy Cup and Handy. Let's go. Oh, wait. Did you see that UNA chart today? Show the video. Man, I was asleep during your show, man. I was talking about you in a good way, of course. But let's look at UNH really quick. UNH. Now, of course, Army Piper, the dude is a beast. I tell everybody. Matter of fact, I was saying that earlier today. And, coming down, Piper was talking about this. Coming down more. I think he started talking about it here. I don't even remember. But he's been, telling his group. Now, of course, with him, he does have a $5 group, guys. It should be a $105 group. And he might put it up to that price a month. So get in while the getting's good. Get in while the getting's good. You can go to his channel, Piper Academy. Get into his Discord. I don't do Discord. I hate Discord. Man, do I hate it. But there's so much alpha in Army Piper's Discord that I literally do Discord because of Army Piper. That's how good his group is. And it's $5. Like, literally $5. I don't even know if you can. No, you can't buy a burger with $5. I don't even think you can buy his coffee with $5. And he's providing that for a month. So definitely check him out. Do I have any admins here? Can y'all put Army Piper's link in the chat? But see here, all while Scammy Cup and Handy is running a yes. Oh, so let me show you this, guys. This is ridiculous. You know, it's one thing to say, you know, whatever, but it's another thing to actually have proof on this. Now this is floating around, and I do want to show this to you. I always forget. I do want to show this to you. So let me go ahead and copy this image. All right. Let me see if I can click on it, make this image, no, it's a bad image. So anyway, what do we see here? We see green, 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 red, 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 green, green. Okay, you know, whatever. But then if you look at it, the day is 13 cents. So why is he showing this particular person, the Scammy Cup and Handy guy? Why is he showing this? Well, he's showing this by accident. He is trying to show you his day of $325. This is what he's trying to show you. See, move up, stop loss, go. Got knocked out of the rest. I'll get back in if the opportunity presents. Very nice. I just took 75% off my. Oh, very nice. Very nice, guys. So he's trying to show you that his nice win of $300, but at the same token, he's accidentally showed you his $285 loss, his $3,300 loss, his $300 win, his $630 loss, like his $1,000 win. This, what he's doing is he's selling his losers too late. He's letting the losers run too long. And the first thing that the question was asked to me, Joe, check this out. What do you think? And I look at it. Well, he's holding his losers too long. He's trying to see if they're going to bounce. And he's selling his winners too fast, just trying to get out of the trade. That's what it shows me. Then it's like, well, who is this? Like, I don't know. And it is the Scammy Cup and Handy guy. But what he's trying to do, he's trying to show you his recent win. So be very careful, guys. Be very careful out there. Now, do I win and lose? Yes, 100%. But I tell you the truth about this trading stuff. I literally tell you the truth. I win and lose. And at the very beginning of the streams, I always start off with if I lost or not. But what he's trying to do, he's trying to show you his recent P&Ls. But I mean, the losers, good Lord. And he just happened to get lucky, in my opinion. Let's check out the Scammy Cup and Handy. Here we go. 3, 2, and the 30-day profit and loss was over 9,000 in losses. Yeah. Oh yeah, right here. That's a lot. I don't know for you, but for me, that's a lot. Yeah, and he's just trying to show you, you know, he made money, but I mean, he's losing way more. It's horrible. Yeah, right corner. So here we go, guys. This is your warning. This is the Scammy Cup and Handy, and definitely be careful because, well, people are out here like this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, good. So we're gonna go to TradeFly after this Scammy Cup and Handy video. Thank you, Dylan. You're a beast. Appreciate you, man. Here we go. Scammy Cup and Handy. Let's go. Boom.
Never back it up. Talk a big game, but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in agree, don't think on your own. Ask them real questions.
They don't want you to think on your own. It's so sad. All right, so let's go ahead and head on over to my buddy. I love this dude. He's really good. TradeFly. Let him know I sent you. Trade Intuition Raid in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.